time talking about temperature and heat. Death Valley, California. Picture here is one of the hottest places on Earth. Temperature of the air near the ground can be as high as 57 Celsius, and that's in the shade. The temperature of the sand in the baking sun can be much higher. If you were to walk barefoot on the hot sand, it would burn your feet. How does energy from the sun heat the sand, causes the sun temperature to rise? What exactly does temperature measure? The hot air and the sand in Death Valley has a lot of thermal energy or kinetic energy of moving particles, but even more cold objects have some thermal energy because of the particles of all matter are in constant random motion. And cold as well as hot object has moving particles. What, if anything else, does temperature have to do with thermal energy? No doubt you have already a good idea of what temperature is. You might define it how hot or cold something feels. Physics, temperature is defined as the average kinetic energy particle in an object. Particles move more quickly, temperature is higher and the object feels warmer. Particles move more slowly, temperature is lower and an object feels cooler. If two objects have the same mass, object with a higher temperature has greater thermal energy. Temperature affects thermal energy, but temperature isn't the same thing as thermal energy. That's because the object's mass also affects its thermal energy. For example, the coca is scalding hot, bathwater is completely warm. Why does the bathwater have more thermal energy than the coca? Because the particle of coca move faster than the particle of bathwater. Therefore, the coca has higher temperature. However, bathwater has more thermal energy because there are much more of it. It has many more moving particles. How to measure temperature. Temperature is measured with the thermometer. A thermometer shows how hot or cold something is relative to two reference temperatures, usually the freezing and boiling point of water. Scientists often use the Celsius scale for temperature. On the scale, the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. The boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. How does the thermometer work? Look at the thermometer. The red liquid in this thermometer is alcohol. Alcohol expands uniformly with a wide range of temperatures to make it ideal for using thermometers. Particles of red liquid has greater energy when they are warmer, so they move more and spread apart. This causes the liquid to expand and rise higher in the glass tube. Like the liquid in a thermometer, most types of matter expand to some degree. When they get warmer, gases usually expand the most. Heated, followed by liquids, solid generally expanding like least. The water is an exception, takes up more space, solid ice than as liquid water. What is heat? Something that has high temperature is said to be hot. Does temperature measure heat? Is heat just another word for thermal energy? Answer to both questions no. Heat is transfers thermal energy between objects have different temperatures. Thermal energy also has more from an object with a higher temperature to an object with a lower temperature. Thermal energy is transferred in this way. Warm object becomes cooler and the cool object becomes warmer. Sooner or later, both objects will have the same temperature. Only then does the transfer of thermal energy end. For example, before the spoon was put into the steaming hot coffee, it was cold to the touch. In the coffee, the spoon heated up quickly. The fast-moving particle of the coffee transfers thermal energy to the slower particle of the spoon. Spoon particles started moving faster and become warmer, causing the temperature of the spoon to rise. Because the coffee particle lost some of their kinetic energy to the spoon particles, coffee particles start moving more slowly, cause the temperature of coffee to fall. Before long, coffee and spoon have the same temperature. What is specific heat? Sand on a beach heat up quickly in the sun because sand has relatively low specific heat. Girls are having fun on the beach. It's a warm sunny day. The sand feels hot under their bare hands and feet, and the water in the contrast feels much cooler. While the sand gets so hot while the water does not, and so have to do with specific heat. Specific heat is the amount of energy needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a substance by 1 Celsius degrees. Specific heat is a property and is specific to a given type of matter. For example, metals such as iron have a relatively low specific heat. It doesn't take much energy to rise the temperature, while a metal spoon heats up quickly when placed in hot coffee. Sand also has a relatively low specific heat, whereas water has a very high specific heat. It takes a lot more energy to increase the temperature water than sand. This explains why the sand on the beach gets hot while the water stays cool. Difference in specific heat, water, and land also affects climate. What is a bridge thermometer? The roadway across the Golden Gate Bridge raises and falls much as 16 feet depending on the temperature. The sun hits the bridge, metal expands, and the bridge cable stretches. The falls roll in, cable contracts, and the bridge goes up. Kilometers from outdoor exploration in San Francisco have set up a scope 2 miles away, so you can see how the bridge is moving up or down depending on the weather. I make a summary. Heat transfers thermal energy between objects and have different temperatures. Some energy always moves from an object with higher temperature to an object with a lower temperature. Specific heat is the amount of energy in joules need to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a substance by 1 Celsius degrees. Substances differ in their specific heat. That's it. Thank you very much. One time aim to go number 8 and Bach continuing in A minor.